Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a travesty playing some Fallout 4 with the Loot Overhaul mod. Alright, we are finally in Diamond City. There's a lot of stuff we need to explore here. The only place we've been is the mayor's office, which was up there. We did pick up a couple quests already, too. Let's take a quick look at them. And we need to go talk to Piper at her place of business. I believe that's that place right there. And let's see, we also picked up... yeah, Jewel of the Commonwealth. We need to go see Valentine's Detective Agency. And we also bought a house here, so we need to check that out. And apparently there's some wanted posters somewhere around here. Probably all down there. Can pick up some more quests off of that, apparently. Alright, before we go down there, let's check out all this stuff up here first. See if there's anything interesting going on up this way. We got a stairway going over to something here. The Colonial Tap House. And
I may have been programmed to serve.
Wellington.
In your case, I shall do so disdainfully.
Huh.
Let me know when you're ready to order.
Okay.
There a problem?
No problem at all. My programming dictates that I serve all customers in the Colonial Tap House. Even those that obviously don't belong. Just know that my sensors indicate that you have dangerously low levels of class for this establishment.
Damn. Alright, apparently he's
I'll take a
selling
look,
something.
sure.
If you insist.
Wow, he likes talking down, huh? Alright, so he's selling a bunch of booze. I actually wouldn't mind some of that vodka. I can craft some stuff out of that. Same with the whiskey. We don't absolutely need this stuff right now, but I could potentially sell some stuff to him. But we might be able to get a better price at some other merchant somewhere here in Diamond City. Let's see, this guy is paying 12 caps for a automatic pipe rifle. Let's remember that. Maybe we'll run into somebody that's paying a little bit more, so let's leave him alone for now. Anything else in here? Yeah, everything is owned, so it's going to be stealing if anybody observes us grabbing this, but none of this stuff is worth grabbing. So let's keep taking a look around. Let's see, what is this here? The Codman residence. Let's go in here first. Colonial Tap House.
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn
Oh,
business
man.
for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home. Later.
I can't believe you do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Damn.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Yeah, she belongs to the street. Damn. Poor guy, man. Alright, these guys say anything or what?
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
Yeah, right.
You come here often?
As often as I can. Henry is so good at listening to my troubles.
Troubles? What would you know about that? Anyway, I got a bar to run. Ordering?
So is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Let's see what you've got.
Cheers.
Alright, looks like he's selling about the same stuff. He's got some shotgun shells. What's he paying for an automatic pipe rifle? Also 12 caps. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get those shotgun shells, though. Yeah, the rest of that stuff, I'm not too much worried about at the moment. Let's see. Let's talk to him again just to see if he's got something else to say.
Because if you're not, well, I really can't help you.
Not right now.
It doesn't
Let me know
appear
if
that
that
he's got
changes.
anything else. Alright, let's talk to the wench, Darcy.
Hi, Darcy.
Don't be shy. Sit down and have a drink.
Yeah. Looked like there was a safe back there behind the bar. Let's take a quick run around and see if there's anything of importance laying around here somewhere.
You here for a
Gwinnett
beer,
Ale
or,
recipe.
Maybe something a little stronger?
Let me think it over.
Not a problem.
Alright, yeah, that's... Yeah, they'll see us steal that, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm guessing that's for some quest or something. Let's see, he's got a bunch of medical supplies in here, too. Some shotgun shell ammo, and there's a safe here.
You look like a man who could use another
Maybe we can
gun.
come back here later and try to get into this stuff. In the meantime, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go check this one next. The Codman residence. And we are thirsty. Let's deal with that right now. And this must be Codman. Clarence Codman.
You just walked right up into the stands, didn't you?
Huh.
I like your stones.
This is...
See all that filth down in the lower houses? I wouldn't keep my worst Brahmin in one. Only good for lesser men who have no value.
Damn. This must be the uppity part of the neighborhood, huh? It's just people talking down to you. Wow. Alright. If it's going to be like that, let's see if we can find something to steal from your ass. Yeah, we don't need any of that crap. Alright, take it easy, boy. Yeah, I don't need any of that. What do we have up here? Oh, look at all the... Oh, there's something under there. He's got some jet. Mentats, I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. He's got some drugs in here. Is he still down there? Alright, let's see what we got up here. And he's got some more drugs. Medical supplies. Nothing I absolutely need, though. Ooh, box at 45 ammo, though. You know what? I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, I don't need those drugs. I'll take that ammo for certain. Let's see if he says anything else.
You should have a drink. What good is it having a cocksure youth among us if we don't stiffen him up with some liquor?
Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see. I guess we're going to go up the stairway next. Okay, it looks like we got a couple places here. What's this one? The Latimer residence. Oh, there's somebody in here. Huh! These guys got their own little big swimming pool with a boat in it, huh? Alright, I'm assuming, yeah, Nelson Latimer. Let's talk to this guy.
Are you lost? If I wanted to talk to you, you know it.
Okay, I guess we're not getting anything out of him. Bottle of bourbon. Bloatfly meat. I wouldn't mind some of that, but yeah, we're not going to be able to snag anything with him right there. Bunch of empty bottles and a fishing rod. Let's see, we can fill bottles. Got a bunch of dirty water here. Nothing I need. I wouldn't mind grabbing some of that first aid stuff, but Malcolm Latimer. Let's see if this guy said anything. This guy.
Oh, I don't object to you outsiders coming up here, but must you insist on speaking to me? You really are hard to get rid of.
Okay, apparently he's got nothing to say.
Go away.
Damn. Let's see, anything under there? Alright. Yep, there's nothing of importance in here. Let's get out of here. Maybe I can come up here with a stealth boy or something and rob these places. Alright, what do we have over here? Cook residence. This one is locked. That was Latimer. Oh, that one just locked up too now. Maybe it is because, okay, it's after midnight. Okay. Maybe we can come back here later and get into there then. Yeah, I don't want to break into it because I'm thinking we'll probably get seen. Let's see, what's this one? The Hawthorne residence. Yeah, that one's locked up too now. Okay. Alright, public occurrences. We need to get into that. I believe this was the entrance, right? Going back outside. Let's check. Oh, discovers Diamond City. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that goes back out to the gate, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, and we also have a key for some building on the west side, and I'm thinking it's probably that up there somewhere. There's a couple buildings over there. Yeah, we stole it out of the mayor's safe up there. What is this place? All Faiths Chapel.
Good to see someone new in the chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
This your chapel here, Pastor?
Well, that depends. I suppose I should say this chapel really belongs to God. But since I never get around to deciding which God in particular, I guess you could say it belongs to all of them. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty in whatever form strikes your fancy, we're always open.
So, you don't practice any particular religion here?
As long as you believe in something, you're welcome. Diamond City is full of people trying to build a better life. I just don't want them to forget what makes them human while they're at it. So the chapel is open, 24 hours a day, to whatever form of worship you like, long as it's peaceful.
Thanks, Pastor.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
If you're here to pray, sit down and be quiet.
Don't know if this praying thing works, but it couldn't hurt.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing of use in here. Some wonder glue up there. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, and we are hungry. Let's deal with that next. Let's get some mut chops. Wow, look at all this stuff. Alright, public occurrences. The Synthetic Truth. The Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles, we all eat them. We all love them, and Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful, the ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I notice our very own Mayor, McDonough, sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember, distinctly, the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. Quote, "Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So, what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town early that day, said he was from out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't." Unquote. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. Quote, "We'd been drinking and carrying on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant, and then his cheek started twitching, kind of funny, and I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that." Unquote. What Eustace was describing, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans, synths. Quote, "After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people, too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running. They opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy, and he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then, we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us." Unquote. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter, the synth, went haywire and mercilessly killed several people after spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Interesting. Anything useful here? Alright, that's all the same stuff we just read. Alright, let's go inside here. Alright, talk to Piper. Alright, there she is right there. Anything in here worth a crap? Not without stealing it. Oh, there's another door over here. Okay. That one apparently goes back outside.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What kind of interview is this going to be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Why is that important? I'm here now, aren't I?
I told you, this is a perspective piece. People in Diamond City need to know you're from a different world than them. So, what was the vault like?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
The war? Which war?
The one that gave us this lovely landscape of demolished buildings and nuclear radiation every 10 feet? You're telling me you saw everything before they blasted it into pieces?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Can you even compare the two? The world out here? It's not even close to the one I left.
Feeling a little homesick, are we? Can't say I blame you. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
The Institute? Who were they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Wait, people just ignore kidnappings out here?
Yeah, Blue, you haven't noticed? You grow up in the Commonwealth and eventually someone is gonna get taken. Maybe not someone you know, but someone. And people just say, well, could have been worse. Could have been killed by raider attacks, or super mutants, or feral ghouls. They just give up. So I want my readers to hear what keeps you going. Maybe they'll find a little inspiration. Now, what would you like to say?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Story of the century. Alright, so apparently we can take her as a companion. Let's see, there was a map update too. Let's see. What is new? University Point. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. Yeah, the rest of this stuff has been there already. Alright, let's see. Who's this? Nat.
Hey, pal.
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, mister? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone. And we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there. And they'll grab you, too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister.
Let's see. Looks like she just gave us a paper. I'm guessing that's the same one we just read. Let's take a quick look. Public occurrences. Yep, it's the same one. I think we're just gonna drop that. All right. Oh, it looks like we can grab things now out of here. All right, good. Let's grab that food and wine. There's some Rataway down there. I guess we'll grab that stuff.
You can't stop the press.
Bunch of dirty water, some leather.
Well, if anyone
That
could
toy
figure
car
out
we
how
can
to
grab.
use for it.
I don't see anything else here. All right, Piper. Does she say
Piper.
anything else?
Heading my way?
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that, or get back to writing the paper. I guess the paper can wait.
Let's see. Let's trade.
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Press cap and road leathers. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. Yep. I believe she might actually have some quests and shit with her, but let's see. I don't need any of that stuff. Alright, that hot plate we'll take, and the moonshine we'll take. Oil, hammer, oil, some tools.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Alright, we might have some goodies up here. Bobby pins, good. 5 of them. That'll work. Some plastic. And a doorway to the outside. Some 45 ammo. We're certainly taking that. Alright, anything we got here? Some springs. Stuff we can sell. And let's see, anything else under there? Nothing. We'll grab that desk fan. Alright, Piper's Terminal. Alright, let's go see what's on this. The Synthetic Truth. Okay, that's the same stuff we read. Let's see, there was something else there. Reader complaints file. Honor the wall, happy story, for shame. In your most recent edition, your paper failed to acknowledge in any way the contribution of the mighty wall in the defense of our town against last month's super mutant attacks. I find this extremely offensive and will not be purchasing another copy until such disrespect is publicly corrected. Alright, published response. We honor the efforts of all those involved in the defense of our great city, from our valiant guards to the mighty wall. Personal response. Dear Whack Job, 2 members of Diamond City Security died defending this town. Where was your hunk of plywood for them? Alright, happy story. I find choice of topic sad, but how about story? Maybe something about nice bar. Published response. Thank you for your feedback. Our stories are selected for relevance and importance to the Diamond City populace. Personal response. Vadim, no story about your bar is going to end happily. Alright, for shame. Your paper is just trying to drum up fears about synths to increase sales. You should be ashamed of yourself. Published response. Thank you for your concern. Our paper makes significant efforts to ensure all our stories are accurate and free from editorializing. Personal response. Thank you for your concern. I hope you get snatched. Alright, Public Perspectives Archive. Per amore. I am torn between 2 loves. On one hand, I have my profession. Every moment I spend with the young up-and-comers for whom I work brings such joy. On the other hand, I have my co-worker. Wise, patient, debonair. Many suggest that I am not lively enough for him, but I can picture life with no other. I long to confess my feelings for him, but my life is my work. Trying to add a relationship, it would simply shortchange everyone. I must choose, public, but who? Dear pair, love is rare. 2, doubly so. Make it work, pair. You work in the same building, for shuck's sake. Okay, teen troubles. Me and my little girl have been on our own for a long time now. She's the most important thing in my life, but lately it seems like she's not as interested in hanging out with her papa. I understand she's got to grow up someday, but I am not ready to let her go. What do I do to make sure I don't lose my little girl? Teen troubles. Dear Troubles, your girl's becoming her own person. Let her make decisions. Screw up. Maybe throw some extra caps her way so she can take her friends out for noodles more often. Then, when she's ready, she'll come to you. Desperate in Diamond City. I've been living in Diamond City for years now, but have never been able to land a girlfriend. I wear nice clothes and give them free drinks, but they just seem to think I'm some sort of creep. My boss says I've got a face only a mother could love. And I think he's right. I feel like I'm out of options, public. Should I take the plunge and change my face? Desperate in Diamond City. Dear Desperate, ever tried talking to these girls? You should give it a go. No more trying to buy your way to affection. You need to earn it. Sleepwalking the beat. I got this job. It pays the bills, but lately it's making it so I can't sleep at night. Things have been so tense. I'm getting worried that if something doesn't change, I might slip up and get myself or someone else hurt. Any advice, public? Dear Beat, sounds like you need to relax more. I know after a hard day solving other people's problems, I like to grab a Nuka-Cola, pull out a stack of comics, and read till I pass out. Give it a try. Alright. Alright, and there was one more, I believe. Alone in the upper stands. I could use a friend. Everyone in this town is either jealous of me or afraid of me because of how I look and who I work for. I am not willing to compromise who I am just so people will like me more, but it just gets so lonely. But you seem like a smart gal, public. Any chance you want to grab a drink sometime? Dear Alone, I'm going to have to take a rain check on that drink, but your instincts are good. New friends crop up in the most unlikely places. You just need to search them out. Alright, and that's that. Let's see where this goes. Alright, we are certainly on the roof. Anything special up here?
Anyone is one of those things. It's that
Diamond City Market.
secretary of his, her and her perfect hair.
Mm-hmm.
The super salon.
Secretary, come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
Ann Codman.
Well, hello there. Another one of the poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for table scraps?
The poor and stupid.
The poor and stupid?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. There's two types of people in this town. The ones living in the stands and everyone beneath us. I know everyone in the stands, and that doesn't include you. Now, why don't you make yourself scarce?
Who are you, anyway?
Ann Codman, of the Codman family? Of the upper stands? If you haven't heard of us, that just shows how unimportant you are. Now, were you leaving or not?
Bitch.
Fine, I'll leave.
Good to see you know your place.
Damn. Alright, so this appears to be a barber shop here. Floor safe. John and Kathy's house. Okay, this must be the other door, yeah, to public occurrences. I guess we can just kind of make our way around. Where is my home? Yeah, it looks like it's right there. Let's see if this guard knows anything.
There's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Explore the combat zone. Map update. Okay, that's over there. This guy say anything
Officer.
otherwise?
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever.
Investigate the Museum of Witchcraft. Another map update. Oh, right there it is. Museum of Witchcraft. Alright, that's way out there. Alright. Who's
Hey,
this guy?
You there. I have a question for you.
Oh, this is the guy that got beat up. Yeah, Paul Pembroke.
What do you want?
You were in the tap house before, and
You tried to punch out the bartender. What was that all about?
I thought it was dead obvious. Cook is sleeping with my wife, and I'm supposed to just pretend I don't know until Cook decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
So where do I come in?
I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
Yeah, let's see if we can extort some money out of him, huh?
You're going to have to make it worth my while.
Well, okay. I can only pay you 80 caps right now, but I'll scrape together more after we take care of Cook.
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
You're probably right. I am so angry at Cook, I might lose control. Just get him to leave Darcy alone.
How far do you want me to go?
As far as you need to. I don't want him dead, but otherwise, he deserves to suffer for what he's done.
Diamond City surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Should I go back up there and handle this quest now? I think I should. Let's see. What is my charisma? It's pretty damn high at the moment. Yeah, it's 9. But I do have some drinks. I think some beer and things too that'll raise it up even more. And I got the Great Mentats. Actually, I should be using that now. Yeah, buy for 10% lower and sell for 10% higher. That only lasts for 12 minutes though. Yeah, the moonshine will increase charisma by 1 for 5 minutes. I got a dirty wastelander too, but that's, yeah, I want to save that for the high strength. I got some wine. Yeah, that doesn't affect charisma at all. Yeah, I guess I can use that moonshine. You know what? Let's go up here and handle this. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's 5:30 in the morning. Maybe some of these places are open now. Let's go back in here.
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Excuse me.
I'm an important man. You better not be trying to waste my time.
I wonder if he's a gang leader or something like that. You know what? Let's go ahead and drink some booze. I want to get a really high charisma. We might not need it, but let's see, where am I looking here? Yeah, let's get the moonshine. Let's see, that's going to lower our intelligence, however. But, oh well. Alright, and we're thirsty. Let's get something to drink. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
We need to talk, Cook.
Oh yeah? Is there some kind of problem?
Are you sleeping with Paul Pembroke's wife?
I really don't see what business it is of yours who I'm sleeping with.
Do we really need to do this the hard way?
I've left tougher than you bleeding in the dirt. You'd better turn yourself around before you
Oh, it
find
looks
out
like we're
what
gonna
the
have to
hard
fight,
way
huh?
really means.
You know what? Let's risk it. I think we got a high enough charisma.
I'm counting to 3. 1, 2.
Hold up.
Oh,
Don't
good.
get crazy on me. We can talk this out. This whole thing with Darcy and me. Bad idea. I admit it. Not like I planned it or anything. She was just always hanging around here. You know how it is. Look, tell Paul it's over. I swear. I won't even let her in my bar anymore. Is that good enough for you?
A promise to be good? That's your offer?
You're right. It wouldn't be enough if I was in his shoes. I have an idea. Something I've been thinking about for a while already. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know?
What's the idea?
Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
Who's Nelson Latimer?
Malcolm's kid. An arrogant little pissant. But useful, since he has all the money in the world and likes to think of himself as a budding crime boss. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Good Neighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
Trust me, we can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
Hold on. I have some questions first.
Yeah? What is it?
Why do you want to screw these guys over all of a sudden?
Oh, it isn't all of a sudden. Nelson's been complaining about my cut for a while now. He may be thinking about trying to strike out on his own. I've been waiting for the right opportunity to present itself, and here it is. Anything else?
Why smuggle chems into Diamond City? Chems aren't illegal here.
Sure, but Mayor McDonough takes a big cut of all the chems brought into town. Not everybody thinks that's good business. That's where me and Nelson come in. He fronts the cash, I make the arrangements. Cheap chems for Diamond City. Everybody wins. Anything else?
What about afterwards? Won't everyone be after us?
Come on. You know the answer. No witnesses. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. So you're in then?
We kill you now.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it. In a few hours, we're both going to be sitting pretty.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Ambush Nelson Latimer's chem deal. Report back to Paul Pembroke. Okay, let's see here. Showing the map. Looks like it's going to be all up here. I guess we need to follow him now, huh? Ooh, maybe while he's gone. You know what? Let's grab Gwinnett Ale recipe. This holotape contains encoded subroutines for the brewing of Gwinnett brand. Dead Redcoat Ale. Attempts to use these brewing subroutines without licensing agreement is considered theft of corporate secrets and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. If found, please return to your local Gwinnett brewery for a cash reward. Okay. Let's see, what else can we grab while we're here? Let's grab all... Well, do I really need that stuff? Yeah, I don't really need it. Alright, the ammo though I want to take. And let's see what we got in the safe.
That's it.
Pre-war money. That duct tape I'll take. I guess we'll grab that. Hell, we'll just take it all. Yeah, I guess I could grab all these bottles. You know what? I'm just gonna take everything. This might be our only chance to grab all this stuff. Let's just grab all this stuff here. That I don't need. We'll grab the bottles too. Fill them up. Come on. Alright, and anything else under the shelves here? some more water. And we are running up on time. And some more bottles. Alright, I'm going to assume we got to meet him over there. Yeah, I guess we need to go with him. Let's see, we're hungry. Let's get some rad stag stew, I guess. Alright, let's see if he's actually going to leave or what here. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm probably just going to follow him. But we're going to do that in the next episode.
Just stick with me.
Head on
Anything-
inside.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to do this in the next episode as we're running up on time. So we'll catch you all in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next one.